Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Star Trek Online. Once more, I'm your host, Bull, and we are going to continue on with Roger the Alien and my Where I Play Star Trek series. Today we are going to do Treasure Trading Station. So the next quest in the series that we're working on, the Klingon War. And let's take a look and see what we need to do for this mission. So let's take a look. Don't let Quarus rattle you. There we go. Starfleet has received a communication from a servant of one of the Klingon great noble houses. She claims to have vital information about the Klingons' war plans, and she is willing to exchange that information for relocation to a planet out of the Empire's grasp. Go to the trading station in the orbit of Argelius 2 and find Marta. She'll be waiting for you there. That area is a hotbed of illicit activity, Lieutenant Commander, so be on the lookout for smugglers. Alright. So, we need to head to the Argelia system. So I am going to once more transwarp because it saves us time. Anything that can cut down on time, time wasted traveling and whatnot is a good thing. So we're going to head into Argelius. And as we warp in, and Captain Roger, we have arrived in orbit around Argelius 2. There have been dozens of reports of smugglers using this system as a trading point. I have performed a sensor sweep of the area, and I am picking up signs of illegal weapons and contraband in several of the ships. In Starfleet's duty to confiscate any smuggled cargo within Federation space, we should perform closer scans of the local trade freighters and dispose of any illegal goods. Scan local ships and disable 3 smugglers. Alright. So, as you notice, we got a new ship. We picked that up last time. I am currently driving the Voila A. So, alright. Here's our first one over here. So let's go see what our new ship can do, shall we? Alright, we have an unregistered freighter, so I guess I gotta have to get close enough to actually interact with it. Yep, scan it. And then we have to disable it by blasting it a bunch of times until it gives up. Alright, and round we go. Unfortunately, new ship, but we don't have significantly more weapons. So, combat isn't really any faster yet. I'm also currently only equipped with Mark II weaponry, whereas I can carry up to Mark IV. So if I had some Mark IVs, that would probably make me a little bit more formidable. So hopefully we'll be able to find some upgrades here before too much longer. Alright, we got another freighter. There we go. I guess the first freighter we scanned must not have had any illegal stuff on it, because it just sort of said, okay, and moved on. So in the meantime, we'll continue to blast away. And these are just straight freighters we're fighting. You can actually end up picking up a ship that looks similar to this. It's called the Tufli freighter. It's actually a really nice ship, but it's difficult to get. I'm not actually even entirely sure if there's a way to actually get it outside of the auction house right now. I don't remember if that's still part of it. It used to be part of one of the Zen Store DOF packs. You had a rare chance of getting one. And I'm not entirely sure if that's still an option or not. Scan freighter. Alright, well, obviously whatever I just scanned, I think it was this one over here maybe, didn't count, so... Yep, must have been that one because I can't scan it again. So let's come up here, try to find our third one. There we go. And round and round we go. Get some distance. Yeah, unfortunately one of the problems is since I went with the cruiser, I have the least maneuverable ship of all the ones available at this level. So you'll see I'm really coming about slowly. I probably would have been more comfortable flying and probably would have been better off flying the Escort at this level just because my playstyle fits it better. You know, and obviously you find whatever playstyle works for you best. I tend to be a little bit more of a maneuver and fire type of guy, so... Ah, well. Alright, so we've got... Captain, we may be able to elicit information about Marta's whereabouts from the owner of the local drinking establishment. Speak to Karis. Alright. We got steam coming out of the floors. We got some tables. Alright, here we go. We got a little makeshift bar area. My good friends, I am Karis, the proprietor of this humble station. I'll be your guide to pleasures of the mind, the soul, and of course pleasures of the body. You Ferengi. You're always a little creepy. Sir, our records indicate this station is overdue for its Federation-mandated safety inspection. Alright, so we gotta look for safety violations to convince him that he needs to work with us. Crate is full of smuggled trilithium. Inspect cooling pipes. No, apparently nothing wrong with those. Nothing wrong with that. Waste removal piping. It's leaking a toxic substance. Inspect cargo. Cargo's fine. Oh, we got another crate over here. Oh, now this is going. Yeah, unfortunately, this one's one where you gotta scan certain things before other things unlock. It's an illegal probability matrix. Oh, we got a door over here. Nope, nothing wrong with Hollow Suite 1. Let's go check Hollow Suite 2. Draining power from life support. Uh-oh. The bar patrons are angry. Set phasers for stun. Or for kill. You know, whatever. We're the Federation. We're here to help. Ooh. Do you want any either? Huh? Do you? Alright. Alright, let's inspect the bar. The Saurian branding is missing the Federation Trade Commission seal. Alright, well, now we can take the turbo lifts down to Cargo Base 6. Which is going to be this way. We still have angry smugglers to deal with. Down, down you go. Alright. Let's loot the box. Loot the box. Ah, there we go. Captain Roger, scanners indicate that this deck has maintained significant structural maintained significant structural damage and is subject to plasma leaks. All right. There's a force field there, so we can't go that way yet. Oh, Klingons. As always, try to get the target handler quick, just to prevent, you know, additional spawns. And there is a computer to use. Deactivate force field. There we go. All right, we grab our loot, and we head down some more. Or up, actually. We've got more Klingons. Friendly fix. Yeah, I've healed. Interesting. Ooh, lots of Klingons in this room. Yeah, if you start getting chased, especially these sword masters or bat-left masters or whatever you'll get, they like to get into melee combat. Deactivate security door. So they're ones that you can try to lure across your minefield if you have one. Or just, you know, try to stay at range. Ooh. I took some damage. Ooh, and a green item. What did I get? Ooh, disruptor high density beam Mark II. So we're going to actually equip that on somebody. Oh, well, not right now. We're not, because we're in combat. Ooh, I'm going to pop a hypo, and I'm running for the hills. Because sometimes discretion is the best part of valor. Yep, and you can see the target master summoned a couple more targets already. There we go. I didn't even see them. Alright, let's wait till I'm out of red alert. And because you can't change equipment while you're under a red alert, and I'm going to go ahead and equip this. I'm going to miss my sniper rifle, but this thing will have a little bit more punch to it than my rifle did. And as you can see, that obviously I have a new weapon, and this will fire cool green disruptor bolts. Alright, and there's a force field there, so we have to go in here and shut it off. Oh, there we go, target handler. Loot. And we deactivate the force fields. So on we go. Ooh, I am taking some damage. Once again. Yeah, like I said, at this level, things start getting a little hairier at times, a little tougher. Especially on the ground. Space isn't so much, but ground combat can be pretty nasty at times. Alright. Well, we need to take this. There we go. Oh, we got an accolade. Threadbare Trading Post. And I think we need to go this... Oh, well, there's... Oh, and we are in a shuttle bay. I am just getting rocked, and I am taking the damage. So we are going to... Let's see. Go ahead and use this, because that'll give me some healing. And we'll throw that on there just so I have something to replace it with. So I have to find Marta. I'm guessing she's going to be behind one of these force fields. Klingons have several prisoners here. And there are a lot of Klingons in here. Ooh, ooh. At least get some shields back. Alrighty, we got a bar patron now sticking with me. Alright, one thing about rescuing these guys is they will help you out. Alright, so I have to defeat Captain Orthog, which would be him. But we're going to shoot this Swordmaster first. And the bar patrons will run up and help you out for all the good they actually do. Ooga. And I am down, so now you get to see this. So I can call for help. I could just respawn, but it'll respawn me and all of my bridge crew. I can call for help, and it'll actually say in the little chat window, help. And if one of your bridge officers is actually up, they will come over and use pulmonary resuscitation on you to get you back on your feet. Ooh. A Disruptor Sniper Rifle Mark III, white, and a Phaser Compression Pistol Mark III. Nice. We actually got some more Mark III items. That's very nice. All right, let's talk to Marta. Disable her force field. And she's an Orion. You can talk to her a little bit, but basically, she just tells you where you can go. Beam up to my ship with Marta. And if I was Captain Kirk, you know it would be coming next, because it's a green slave girl. Oh, and we've got Klingons though first, so you can't have some hot time with the slave girls until you beat Klingons. That's a rule. I think that's maybe a Ferengi rule of acquisition. I'm not sure which. There we go. Pacify him a little bit. Now, generally speaking, you don't want to stop because your ship is a lot more vulnerable when you do. But, you know, I've got a nice tough ship. And sometimes it's just a little bit easier. Because when you're moving and they're moving, and they tend to move the opposite direction you move, you tend to get out of their various shield arcs pretty quick, which means you wear down one arc, but by the time you start to wear it down, you're onto the other arc. See, like right there. I really wanted to hit him with a torpedo. Part of that is just because like I said, I'm just not that maneuverable. But there we go. So we're just going to kind of park. We're going to stare at him. We're going to torpedo him a couple of times. Yeah, if your ship is tough enough, you can do this. But the thing is, your defense drops when you do, which means you're going to take a little bit more damage, plus you're easier to hit. So it's not necessarily the smartest thing to do. You definitely don't want to do this if you're in an escort. There are exceptions to that, of course, but for the most part, you never want to stop moving. But if you're in a big cruiser, you can get away with it a little bit better because, like I said, you have a ship built to handle damage. And of course, so do they. That right there is, I don't remember what ship that is, a variation of a Negvar maybe. And it is also a ship built to take damage. Alrighty, and there we go. We have now succeeded at Treasure Trading Station. So we've got Captain Marta. They've been scanned in sick bay. Once returned to sector space, they can hand her over to Starfleet Intelligence for questioning. So I'm going to depart system. And hail Starfleet. Woo, we're going to get some really good XP and some really good skill points out of this, which is going to level us. Nice. Alright, so I got secret orders as our next mission, and we will take that, and we will do that next time. For the moment, we'll show you what the level up gave us. At level 11, it gave us some duty officers. So we look, where is it? New duty officers. Alright, we could always go back to Lieutenant Ferreira on at Starfleet Academy, but fortunately we can actually turn this in here. And this is going to give us a Federation Lieutenant Commander Duty Officer pack, which will give us more duty officers. It only gives us 3. We get a white systems engineer, a white nurse, and a green chef. Not the most useful, especially that green chef. I could definitely use better duty officers than this. And because we're going to take a look and see what we've got for duty officer assignments, because I need to start doing those with this character. I haven't been. And duty officers are a fantastic thing. If you haven't, go watch my duty officer tutorial. It'll give you a good idea of what all is involved with duty officer missions and how they work, if you're unfamiliar with them. So yeah. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, and when we come back next time, we're going to work on secret orders. So until then, have a good one.